What's the latest on your injury then? I know you speak to us weekly, but I mean, how's it going? What's the verdict at the moment?
Yeah, so it's on course for a successful recovery, which is the main thing. Obviously, fortunately, I didn't need an operation, which was good news. But because of the nature of the injury and the fact that I wasn't going to sort of play again this season, the approach was to treat it quite conservatively. So I've got this brace for 12 weeks just to make sure I get the best result at the end of it. And then once I get my brace off, I'll be sort of getting back into running with a view to being fit for the pre-season games really, and hopefully being involved in most of the pre-season training wise.
At this point, how better off or different has it been since the first diagnosis? Has it improved, or have you?
Yeah, it's hard to tell really, because it's my PCL ligament, which is the good thing about the PCL is it has a blood supply, whereas if you tear your ACL and you're a sportsman, even if you haven't completely ruptured it, the likelihood is that you'd get a repair, you'd have to have an operation, whereas with your PCL, luckily there was still some integrity with the ligament, so if that is the case, then they kind of say, well, hopefully it will heal together on its own, because it has that blood supply, it can heal. So fortunately that meant I didn't have to get a graft and obviously have an operation, which would have been the case had it been completely ruptured. But even then with your PCL, sometimes if it's completely ruptured, sometimes they decide just to leave it, and you sort of have to just learn to function without it. But in the case of someone like myself who's quite fast and quite explosive, I think they'd have a tendency to fix it. But yeah, I mean, because I've been in the brace for 4.5 weeks now, it's sort of, I've just had it was locked at 15 degrees to 60 degrees, so I could only bend it to 60 degrees and I could only straighten it to 15 degrees. Right. And I've had that unlocked this week, so it's quite nice being able to actually swing my leg through and straighten it completely and bend it all the way. And yeah, rehab wise, I'm just sort of starting into lower body weights. So I mean, it's kind of, the whole point of the brace is just to allow the ligament to heal in the best possible position.